The day started with the sound of waves lapping against my dock, a place I had worked years to own. This dock wasn't just a piece of wood over water. It was my escape, my peace. But peace and HOAs never mix, especially when there's a self-appointed queen like Karen. That morning, she marched down in her sun hat and clipboard, declaring that my dock was community property and I had no right to use it without her approval. I laughed. My family had owned this slice of lakeside land for decades, long before the HOA was even formed. I showed her the deed, clear as day. The dock was mine, legally and permanently. But Karen didn't want facts, she wanted control. She pointed her finger at me like some medieval monarch and announced she was filing an eviction notice that afternoon. "You'll be off this dock by sundown," she sneered. What she didn't realize was that in her arrogance, she had made a fatal mistake. See, Karen loved to flaunt her yacht, a ridiculously oversized boat she docked partially on my property. She assumed no one would dare challenge her, least of all me. But when she threatened eviction, I called my lawyer and the Lake Patrol immediately. Within the hour, papers were served only not to me, but to her. Turns out her boat had been illegally moored on my dock for months. The Lake Patrol showed up, clipboards in hand, and I'll never forget the look on Karen's face as they explained the law to her. She wasn't evicting me, was seizing her boat. By state law, I had every right to demand it be removed or impounded until she paid storage and trespassing fees. And since she had ignored warnings I'd sent her weeks earlier, they told me I could legally take possession until she settled the fines. Karen shrieked, begged, and threatened lawsuits, but her voice drowned beneath the sound of chains unhooking and patrol officers taking inventory of her prized yacht. By sunset, instead of me being evicted, Karen was left standing on the shore, watching as her precious boat was towed away to the impound lot. I leaned back in my chair on my dock, the same dock she had tried to steal from me, sipping a cold drink while the lake turned golden. That night, peace returned to my waters and Karen. Well, let's just say she learned the hard way. When you try to evict someone from their own property, you might just lose something far more valuable. *4. More interesting and heart-touching stories, hit the subscribe button now.